what the last number of readings have really impacted me with is the notion of how foolish we can be, and how pompous and arrogant we can be, and how we can figure that we know how it all works. Just, I don't even know how to express it. I mean, that, there's something about, the reading the Bible. I mean, not reading the Bible even just so much as, or being religious, going to church, being a Christian here on YouTube, having people write to you. And somehow you get this pompous, arrogant feeling. I get it. I'll admit it. Somebody writes to you, and or you write to somebody. I mean, I don't do this. I'll tell you. But I have people write to me, and they ask questions that you just know, they're not searching for an answer. They're really wanting to teach you something. But I struggle with that myself. Sometimes somebody asks you something, they're just expecting a simple answer, and I kind of try to wax eloquent or something, and I do it sometimes on these thoughts videos, I think, and I don't mean to be that way, but it's like it's part of our sin nature, I guess. You shall be as gods, knowing good and evil, and we do know good. I mean, know good. Yeah, we do know good. No, I mean know, K-N-O-W. We know good. But do we do it? Then you read that God, the way that the Lord's caused me to read these passages here in the last number of chapters of Isaiah. And, God's talking about some of his, I'm the first, I'm also the last. Mine hand also has laid the foundation of the earth. My right hand hath spanned the heavens when I call unto them. And it gets tough, All ye assemble yourselves and hear, which among them hath declared these things? The Lord hath loved him. And then it turns to the Lord's great compassion. And actually, the Lord's compassion never goes away. I mean, it's always there, even when the Lord's speaking tough. When God is saying, I will take away all mirth from their cities, and they shall be as ones that travail as a woman with child. That God is still compassionate through all of that. And then when we got in here to Isaiah 50 and reading about Jesus, prophecies of Jesus. I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair. I hid not my face from shame and spitting. I mean, when we think we know trouble, we don't know trouble. Jesus bore all our trouble so we wouldn't have to know it. I dare say even if we were really seriously persecuted in this country to where we were physically harmed, we still wouldn't have even the slightest bit of understanding of what that really is. Jesus bore it all. And yet we want to think we know. We know more than you know. I know more than you know. I don't know nothing. I pray God will help me. Please listen to this. Isaiah 51 coming up. Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness.